Oh goodness, probably put the mic, you know, in front of me. That'd probably be helpful in some way. He looks so weird. Why you look so weird? Oh, I need to scoot your chair back. So that they can see your chair. Oh, perfect. Hello, hello. I know it's been a hot second since we have streamed some stuff, but we are going to continue what we are doing. We have a couple things planned. So I kind of have two things going on right now. We have a couple options, okay? So we have these right here. These are our villagers. You know, they kind of got their own stuff. We're still rolling the librarians. In fact, speaking of, one of these librarians has what I think is a really good freaking deal. They have, that's the Aquafidius. I mean, that's a good deal, but that's not what I'm talking about. Silk Touch for 10 emeralds in a book. That's pretty good because I have my other villager, my other librarian, who does it for 13. Nothing wrong with having two villagers that sell the same. Oh my goodness gracious, already. There's nothing wrong with having two villagers that sell the same book. We are going to do a larger trading hall, which I'm not necessarily sure where I'm going to put that yet. I kind of have two ideas. I know that I want to have semi, if not fully, automatic farms in this cave along with me, because not that it's like annoying to travel, you know, to places to do like farms and stuff. I just feel like everything, yuck. I feel like everything would just be easier to have it all in one spot, especially like when we like go to move, because like obviously I have no structure of a base whatever, like I just, you know, chest monsters and such. Are you comfy? Are you getting comfy in there? She's like, yeah, I am. I need to get her like one of the little like chair attachments that sit there. But yeah, so what we're hopefully going to be doing today is we're gonna go ahead. Ooh. So as you can see that right there, look at that. It's under 100 blocks away, but very coincidentally we have bam. Oh no, sorry, not that. There we go, that one. So this is a set of spawners. I have 3 spawners. I like to find them like randomly, but then also at the same time I like to use chunk base, to which you can put in your own stuff. Hold on, for some reason I can't. Here we go. But what Demos. I started to branch mine just a tiny bit, but then I didn't want to get too confused. Demos. More demos. Oh, goodness gracious. Where is she going? The world may never know. Okay, so here we have another zombie spawner. We have a first zombie spawner. Okay, hold on. I actually traded with Mori. So okay, this is another thing. This is the problem. We have to show this. I have to show. So look at these like 3D like textures. Oh, they look so good. I do nothing but rave about this texture pack. It is so great. Like, look at how pretty like the glow berries and stuff look, and the lichen on the stuff here. Oh, it's so nice. So it's kind of difficult to, oh, where am I going? I need to go here. We've done a couple things. Obviously, a little lava thing. Obviously, we got that. There, you know, obviously there's like lava down here and right here that we can touch, but I don't necessarily want to touch this stuff if it's not like naturally occurring as possible. But we're gonna go in here and I will show you what I've done, because I've done some stuff. You want to know where all my time has gone? It has gone into these. I AFK'd today while I was at work. So I got a lot of blocks out of them. I got like, I think 5 or 6-ish stacks of magma blocks. So if you didn't know, you can, so I made a froglite farm. Obviously that's what that says, frog/magma cream farm. This is my gold farm. I'm still working on it. It's very much a work in progress. We can go and use the thing. I see, I couldn't remember if I took the turtle egg out of here or not. So up here, you know, we have a lot of layers to do. I don't necessarily know how many layers we're actually going to do because there is like a limit. Like, see how that is. I don't know what their actual thing is, but you have to like be to get certain like spawn rates and stuff, you have to be so far away. But I don't have a turtle egg here just yet. But it does say that they can they'll search for turtle eggs within a 23 block radius, or like 23 blocks away. So no matter where they're spinning on this platform, they are less than 23 blocks away. This whole platform is a 25 square, or I'm sorry, obviously not a freaking square, a 25 circle. I have no idea what she's doing. It's a 25 diameter circle with 5 here. So this is just the middle, and it goes down, 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 down. I also need to add glass here because this is a problem. This little platform is a problem because I get stuff over here and stuff over here and up front and back. It's just too much. But this, well, I guess I don't really have to go all the way over here. But this is the froglite farm. So I just took out like a literal inventory's worth of froglites. But this is what it looks like. I actually found this, goodness. I found this like plan, I don't know, like tutorial. I found a tutorial online. Just Googled like, so what the whole point of this was the whole point was to get a gold farm because I needed gold for like powered rails, stuff like that, because I actually wanted to create like a system to like the farms and stuff. It's fine to travel, but like you're traveling like so many hundred blocks away to these spawners, and not that I'm lazy, but like it can get very annoying very quickly because you're not going to want to go to the areas like because of the distance. So I found this online. I found this on YouTube. I just like Google search like froglite, like magma. Well, the whole reason for this was I needed magma blocks, which are those red ones. Those are magma blocks. I needed those for the gold farm, obviously, because you need several like layers. But in order for me to do that, I needed magma blocks, but I didn't know that you could find them in the nether yet. Well, I knew you could find them in the nether, but I didn't know like what the like Y level and stuff was. So I was like, oh, like what's the chance of me like getting to that Y level and everything? So it's actually very easy. So I still like doing it this way. So I AFK'd here. I AFK'd here all day while I was at my job, at my money-making job, my adult job. And in turn, we got, this is just a normal chest. We got, oh, sorry, this is the one that I took everything out of. This is one chest, another chest, another chest, another chest, another chest. Hey. Another chest, another chest, another chest, and another chest. Like, I have gotten so many chests full of froglites. And I was doing some like excavating in the cave because I really want to make it more open, and like it doesn't need to be like taller by any means, but I actually have, crazy enough, I have 2 slime chunks in my cave. 2 slime chunks. So I'm going to create a slime farm. We are going to do like a shopping district, shopping area. So I am going to sell some of this stuff. So we will definitely like do that. But as of right now, we're just trying to get everything set up so that we have automatic stuff that happens so that we don't have to do anything, essentially, to get the stuff. Mori, 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 Mori. Where'd she go? Mori? Oh. Hello? These freaking creepers. Ugh. Oh, but yeah. So this, there's actually, where's it at? First off, Wiggle Wiggle sand delivery. Ah. Oh gosh. Okay. So now that we have sand, it's the best. She's great. I enjoy her. They're actually all in a group chat on Discord. I'm just not part of it because I kind of wanted to kind of do this more like solo-ish tonight. I obviously can, and they've all agreed that, like, you know, I can like join in the chat at any time. It's just I feel like if I talk to them, I'm gonna want to go play with them, and I'm not gonna be able to get anything done, and I want to get everything done, or I want to get some stuff done. So the whole point of her giving me the sand was, you know, obvious reasons to kind of get some gunpowder here. So I'm trying to remember how this works. It's either this way or it's opposite. It might be opposite. Oh, I'm messing that up so bad. Oh no. Yeah, there we go. I definitely don't think I even need 32 gunpowder or 32 things, but you know, it's fine. We're gonna see what excavation we can do. Now I know for a fact. Ha. This is what we want. So, what we're going to do right here. So this is what I'm talking about. If you look on you can barely see my mini map in the top right hand corner of my screen, but it's just because of where this is. So, up here we have a couple things. So this is Zero's mini map, or I think that's how it's pronounced. XEARO mini map, and I actually really like it. They had a different they recommended like a different one with the like server and stuff, but I actually went with this one because I really like this one. It's really easy for me to like see and everything. So I'm sorry, that is really bright. So as you can see, I've turned on slime chunk borders. So this from actually here, I think it's this and this. Ahaha. So as you can see, that we have turned on, yes, as you can see from the chat, it says these are the chunk borders. So in a chunk, obviously this is a 16 by 16 square, or no, not 16 by 16. This is, yeah, it is 16 by 16. 16 by 16 all the way up, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down, sorry. And what this will tell you if slimes are spawnable in this area, and if it says yes, then it's yes. If it's no, then it's no. Kind of self-explanatory. We so happen to have not one, but 2 slime chunks. Don't touch me. 2 slime chunks right next to each other. So what we are going to do is we are going to either turn one of them into a slime chunk or turn both of them into slime chunks. It is not very difficult to make slime chunk farms. The only problem that you have are these suckers. These are the problem. You have to have so many for some reason. I don't know the mechanic of it or why, for what reason. I feel like whenever you add like like certain things, like the natural enemy or whatever. I thought I just saw something fall. The natural enemy for some reason of the slime is the iron golem. Like the slime will run to the iron golem. The iron golem will obviously kill the slime, but for some reason the slime are attracted to the iron golem. Don't understand it. Don't know why. Wish I knew why. Wish there was like a lore thing with it. That'd be cool. And then there's another thing. Piglins and zombies are attracted to turtle eggs. So they want to stomp on turtle eggs. So what they will do is they will look for a turtle egg in the 23 block radius. 23 block radius around them. And if there's no turtle egg within like 2 seconds, they will like they'll hunt the player first automatically. But if there's no player present, then they'll look for turtle eggs. And that is what is going to power the farm. The gold farm, that is. So this is actually going to be our iron farm. We already have an iron farm set up. It's through the nether portal, and it's, X amount of blocks away. No. Yes. It's about 564 blocks away on the top, but actually through the nether portal, it's literally like, I don't know, somewhere. Ew. Yuck. There's like 30, it's like 30 blocks away. It's really close. The point is it's really close. But this is what we want to do. I'm just gonna take this here. We're just gonna, yes, my lava pit. I don't know why, but I love this. I feel powerful, evil with a lava pit here. So we're going to do what probably no one would do. We're going to blow this bad boy up. I don't want that there. I don't want that there. Gonna blow stuff up. Okay, so the whole point of me blowing this up is because I want this whole, if it's kind of hard to tell, I want this whole area more open. I want it more like, because it's not that it's crowded, because it's definitely not crowded by any means. It really is not. I just wish that it was had more of an open concept with everything, because that's what you're looking for. I also kind of don't know how well this is going to work, so we're just gonna put these down and kind of hope for the best. Yeah, so oh, it's not that. Okay, we're fine. Ha ha ha. Ooh. Must be very careful. Put that there. Meep. Meep. I really wanted this for this. And we just... Oh no. We're just gonna... Meep. Meep. It's just... Meep. Run. Normally it sets off a train reaction. I don't know why you didn't work. I was gonna say we're gonna have to take whatever. Aw. Okay. I feel like these are close enough. I feel like these are close enough that they will set off a chain. So we're just gonna do. Oh. What the heck? Is TNT spread not on? I'm just gonna, back away. Back away! Bums the way! I don't want to destroy that stuff, but, push comes to shove. Bubble, bubble. Ooh, look, some more glowberries. Oh, redstone. Oh, it's gonna blow up the redstone. Sorry, redstone. Oh god, that scared the ever-living daylights out of me. Kaboom! Perfect. Like I said, I just wanted to get some excavating done. So, you know, I don't want to say the more the merrier, but, you know, the more the merrier. Let me take what's floating here for now. Take what's here. But yeah, so the whole point is we are going to run. That's what we're going to do. We're going to run. Ooh. That sounded good. Kaboom. Kaboom. I feel like that one character from Atlantis, the mole, where he's like, oh, I got the boom. That's how I feel right now. Oh, get out, get out, get out. Why? You're close enough. Now I am. Again, rude. Meep, meep, meep. I'm gonna have armor on, so it's not the, you know, worst thing. Oh. I mean, that's not what I wanted to happen, but, you know, we'll let it go for now. But yeah, so the whole goal here is to blow stuff up. Could just make like a giant one, but we're not going to. We're gonna blow that one up and... Oh no. Ouch! Really? Look at that. You're literally touching that one. You couldn't have thought to blow it up yourself? But I will say I do like the natural way that oh no, 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 oh no. I didn't realize how close I'd put all those together. But I like the way that Minecraft naturally not you know, lets TNT go off, but it lets no, that was a fail. The way that it lets it react, it's supposed to be. I thought it was always within 4 blocks. It was ooh, and I must say, whew, talk about the jump of my life. We like some moss, yes. I don't think I have any more. Do I have any more? Of course not. Run! Ooh, yeah. Half a heart. Really? Hold on, let's make some more. Let's make some more so we can make some more booms. So, what was it? Here, 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 here. Oh. Here. See how much better it's already come down. I just like the added space because we need multiple things to come down here. So we need we're gonna have the house and such, but because of the lava underneath, so I'm in free cam here, because look how deep that is. That's not very deep at all, and this is my lovely nice lava pit. But because of how not deep it is, first off, we're already going to come down a couple blocks already. We're gonna shave off some blocks here and there, so I can either build somewhere around here and have this to look at, or we can do the original plan, which is to build a tree trunk around this sucker and live in that. And then you have all these farms, or there's not really farms, but you can have the zombie farm if you want, or you can go back to those farms. It doesn't matter. I'm kind of gravitating back towards these farms. So I want to put like the house like right here-ish. Maybe. And maybe this stuff can be like wheat fields and like decoration and stuff like that. So that is what we're gonna do. So gotta destroy all that. And then there's also like all this back here that I actually found. Yeah, like look at all that. Like gotta blow this bad boy up. Look at this. Look at this. This cave just got huge. Oh, what was that? This cave just got so much bigger. Like if we take out, you know, that would be a giant section to take out. Can we even take that out? You'd have to take out like this entire like thing to get over there. Yeah. You'd have to get around, you'd have to get over this and go through this. So technically if we wanted to, we could. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. So we're going to try to work with what we have. I mean, this is a giant cave in of itself. Like it, you know, it, ooh, mine shaft. Is there a spider spawner in here? See, this is why I can't play these games. Because I want the spider spawners. I mean, jokes, because I already have one. Coincidentally, actually, we need to see... Oh, you got an enchanted bow. Ew. Where are we at is the question here. Oh, look, the light. Diamonds. What's this way? Oh, I definitely have not. This is Loki. Hey. But yeah. So. So if we really wanted to, we could break through all that, and we really could, but I don't necessarily want to do that right now, at least. Maybe later, but not right now. Right now, we're going to blow this stuff up. Okay. I'm going to put some more here, and put some more right there. And maybe not right there. Oh no, that is why. Because whenever you do that, they like follow physics. Do. Let's just heal for 1 second. Run! And that was why we needed to heal. Kaboom. Kaboom. No? No more kaboom? It's rude. I like the kaboom. Ooh. Well, I don't know what we got here, but we got some stuff. Oh, it's the redstone. See, I know we got more blow up. Oh, bam. Kaboom. And this is just to make the the whole thing like so much easier to tackle, because when you have so much to like excavate, it can take, you know, a lot. It's a lot to take like mentally sometimes, because you're like, oh, I have so much I need to do. There's a lot of blocks here. This, you know, this is huge or whatever. And it's just like, if you just take it one at a time, it'll be fine. Hello? You wanna let me go? We'll go up here if we can. Yes, no? Yes. I was about to say, where'd you go? Now, let's see what's up here, because I know there's more. Yikes! I didn't realize that there was one right here. So yeah, so this is what we're doing. We're just clearing away these blocks for right now. Unless, thoughts on lettuce? What? I mean, what do you mean? Just lettuce in general? I mean, I like lettuce on sandwiches. But it has to be cold, crisp lettuce. I also like lettuce in salads, but it has to be obviously like cold, crisp. It's a very odd question. I don't think I've ever had someone ask about lettuce. According to like the wiki, iron golem, because this is actually going to be an iron farm right here. Iron golems can spawn anywhere from a 8 all the way around radius, and 7 vertical. So I have to keep that in mind. We'll have to do 7 blocks here and 7 blocks there, and should be kind of easy to do. We can kind of do it in a different way because kind of have to do it in a little bit of a different way because you need 7, or you need 8, 8, 8, 8. Well, this will be fine because this is going to be open. And then you effectively need several blocks down. So, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. And then what we can do is we can make like a little doorway, and we can decorate it and such. Put chests in it all the way around and stuff. That'll be good. But yeah, I want to do this. We can go and do, I'll show you how I like to do my zombie farms, because there are 2 things. Yes, you can get like normal, be like, oh, like what are you talking about, like a zombie farm is, you know, can be blah blah blah. I like to do them a very specific way, because when a zombie spawns, and say if they spawn with an item in their hand, whatever that item is, they can actually they'll actually drop it if they turn into a drowned. Like, it'll be 100% a drop rate if they turn into a drowned. So what we're going to do is we are going to effectively turn zombies into drown. I normally do it one way, but I might do it a different way just because just so that it can be like an AFK farm. So what we would do instead is we would effectively put a magma cube. So what you would do, okay, let me explain this. So what you would do is you would make a so many square by so many square by so many square around the mob spawner. After that, you know what? This would just be better if I'm gonna go. Hold on. We're gonna get there. We're gonna do it right now. Actually, it's not gonna be like. Ooh, that is really spooky. We'll go do it now. We're not gonna AFK though. We're just gonna do the farm, and it'll be fine. So first thing, I'm fine with cobblestone deep slate. We're gonna need a building block of some kind anyway. I don't really have not that I was promised by any means, but I did ask for soul sand because the group went into the nether without me. Those terrible people. All joking. So they went into the nether without me, which is fine, you know, not the end of the world. And what they did was they got a bunch of stuff, and they did a bunch of stuff. And no harm to them. Also, we're gonna make an aquarium. I saw an aquarium one time, or not one time. I saw someone build an aquarium, and after that I was, oh, there's already a water bucket here. I was like, I need one now. I was like, I am not going to do anything without one. Sorry about your luck. I need one in my build. So that's what we are going to do. These should be fine. Just because I don't see where they would be a problem. Because I'm sure I have. I'm sure I have some gunpowder already. Oh, good. Thank you. So, I don't know how I want to explain this. I will need these. I will take those. Just because. Go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you. So useful. Okay. So we need. My problem is I have very low wood, I guess. I have the stuff to make like trees. Like I have like the wood or I have like the saplings and stuff to make trees, and that's what we're gonna do down here. But I don't want to like use up. I mean, I wouldn't use up all the saplings, but them, but I don't want to use them. I'll make my own, it'll be fine. Okay. Meep. And don't worry, like a lot of this will get organized at another point whenever it is much more concise and such. Okay, so we're going to hold that thought. Sorry, I almost forgot. Definitely gonna need. I'll do 4. I know it's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doop, boop. Boop. Yeah, I mean, I don't need the black or the deep slate in my inventory, but it will be very fine. Don't worry, I have. Don't you do it. I have a other farm that I need for those kitties. I'm gonna do a like AFK fish farm as well, just because whenever you fish you get all kinds of books and stuff, and it's kind of better not be. It is much better to do this. So I looked via Chunkbase and I found this spawner. Great. I don't always trust Chunkbase, which I don't necessarily think you should, because I think if you like click on the, I mean, if you click, if everything is exactly right, if everything is the exact, you know, you kind of can trust Chunkbase, but I choose like not to, just because it, I mean, it could be off by a couple blocks, or it's always somewhere around the relative area that it's posted, and that could be for all kinds of reasons. It could be for the fact of, hi, friend. Yeah, I don't like the way you look at me. Don't worry, we're gonna seal this out because we need water. I don't want to use my pickaxe, but I mean, it does better damage than what my hand does. Okay, so what the point is they will come down, like these blocks. We'll put, what's it called? We'll put water down, and they'll come forward. They'll drop into like this part here, and then they'll come to the middle. They'll come this way. They will either float down or float up. If you use a soul sand block, they'll go up. If you use a magma cube, they'll go down. So if we push them down and we make like a bubble elevator that it goes down, they won't be able to obviously swim up. So then they'll turn into drown because of being held like down, which is honestly like he's sad, but it's not like it makes any difference whenever you go up either, because whenever you go up, the only difference is they drown in front of you. So kind of, I don't want to say pick your poison, but kind of pick your poison. This could be someone else's design that like I've just kind of figured out or whatnot. I mean, I know everyone has like the same variation on this type of farm. Some people just do where they all go this way and then they all come down to here and this block down here. Like there's all kinds of different ways that they've done the farm. It's the same principle each time with each farm. It's just the blocks that you use to like decorate or to use as like the kill chamber are what's different. I'm only keeping this like this for now damn it. Problem is I wasn't anticipating a skeleton. I was just anticipating these fools. So we're just gonna... I mean, if that's lit up, there's no reason like that why they would spawn in there. So it's not entirely like a bad thing. It's just we don't want them to spawn anywhere else, you know, other than where we put them. Scared the daylights out of me. So yeah, so that is the goal for this. I will show... Oh. I heard it. I just don't see it. So we have a zombie spawner, and then if we continue going down even further, if we follow our little line here even further, we got a couple things actually going on. I found out, if you can see on the little map, we do have like the 1.21 like data packs and stuff like that. So we do have like the auto crafter in this game on top. Oh goodness, she's struggling. You good? I honestly really hate her climbing up there, but me yelling at her only does so much, and I don't really like to yell at her, so kind of let her do it. But if we continue on here, more, you know, some branch mining. But as you can see on the map, there was a thing, a trial chamber. I guess you could say I'm like an old school Minecraft player. Like, they don't really interest me, so I don't really use them. And here we have a wonderful spider spawner. So we're gonna do essentially what we did at the zombie spawner, except it's a little different. This is also like a regular nether portal. The normal nether portals that we have connect to the roof. This is a regular nether portal, so this will just take you in. I have one singular name tag, which is great. I have like a bunch of stuff here that I've kind of put in from the nether. But I don't necessarily know what direction we want to go in with that stuff, because what I would like to do is I would like to have a bartering farm as well, where the gold that we get is the gold that we get from the piglin farm that is still kind of half made is going to be auto crafted into gold blocks. Those gold, or not gold blocks, gold ingots. Those gold ingots are going to then be traded to the bartering system, because we only have a use for like so much gold. Like, there's no reason for us to have like, you know, X amount of gold and everything. So we kind of have two ways that we can do this. Because this is here, if we want, we can build like a dark colored glass, because if you use dark colored glass, it actually doesn't affect mob spawns. Like it doesn't give it any like light. Like, you can't, even if there's a torch on the block, it's not, the light is not going to go through, if I'm not mistaken. So we can build this out and build it this way. It's not very my goodness gracious, it's not very far into here, like in general. I will say I hate whenever she does that, whenever she takes her tail. Come on, come on. Goodness, hurts my soul, because this chair was very expensive. And you know, not that I don't love her any less than I love the chair. It's just damaging a, you know, stupid expensive item is extremely hard to, like, it's really hard. It's hard to replace and such. So what we can do is we can build, like, we can take this down a couple blocks. But the first thing, actually, you know what? First thing we actually need to do, let's build. We're gonna need this, so that's why I'm building it now. Is you'll need an infinite water source. So the reason that we'll need an infinite water source is because I only brought 2 buckets with me, but we'll need at least one placement there, if not more in between. one from this side going in, one from that side going in, and then one to either take them down or bring them up. So I'm not necessarily sure what I would like to do yet. I like swinging like my sword at them. Like obviously like it gives you XP, like good XP and stuff. So obviously you can do that. And, but I don't know. You can also like just make it, I guess, I don't know. Let's do both. I know that sounds really weird, but what we'll do is we'll go get our soul sand and we'll shoot them up, but we'll shoot them up into a magma block. If I'm not mistaken, you still hit your head. If you hit your head on a magma block, it hurts. Never mind. JK. Okay, JK, we can't do that. Trying to think. Maybe we'll do like a even further way, if that makes sense. So like they can come forward. Like, so they'll like say they'll come down, they'll go up, and then they'll turn into drown, and then from there if we want, we can put them, like we can make them go across and then down, and we can create like a trapdoor, maybe like a trapdoor that'll just go up or down. But then I think if they do that, then they can't go through. We'd have to make one that goes... I don't know. Let me think on that. Let me think on that. Because there are ways, there are some ways to do it. I just don't know what that way is currently. So best thing to do here, we need, always test your water. You just need it, like, see here, like, I think we need to go at least one more block. Oh, that's gonna suck. Just do that. I don't know that the water will go through it. Are you kidding me? This one? I guess it's fine. So here, this would be, if I'm not mistaken, it's 9 blocks. I think water has like a thing of 9 blocks. Yeah. Good thing I made 4 pickaxes. So this is going to be where they drop down. Well, actually, no. It might have to be this one, because whenever you bring, like here, we'll do this. So I put that there, and let's put that one there. Yeah, see. So this will be where they drop down. Good thing some of it's already chopped out, I guess. And we'll need to move our infinite water source. That wasn't what I wanted. Wasn't what I wanted. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this chunks out. They usually want like 4-ish tall. But I think it's at least 3. I think this is where the, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that, I mean, that should be fine. We're just going to put a slab on top anyway. Because they can't spawn on slabs. Because this is a whole block that's a half block. And they can't spawn on half blocks. An alternative would be things like string. If you wanted to use string. And this will be perfect because we need a zombie in our gold farm. And I have most of that stuff set up for the gold farm, so it'll be nice. So we need to also take this. Oh, you know, my keys get stuck. Just wanted this to be easy. See how hard that water fought me, though? Like, goodness. But what I was thinking was that if you take a, what's it called? Trapdoor, and you put it that, you know, they'll pass through. I mean, I know that they'll think that they can pass through, on, like, underneath. But, yeah. Trying to think. I don't know. It would be nice if it was like an automatic farm, but like it really doesn't have to be automatic is the thing. I would like it to be. So I mean that kind of, so need what, 3, and this will be the hole that it comes out of. So obviously we have to leave this untouched, but this will be the spot where they come out, so you need about 2, but you don't need like this part, like, so this can be, you know, however big and stuff you want it to be. This is just your platform, where like you'll put all of your like stuff, because I know that whenever I come here, or not come here, but I know that whenever I like do these, that I have like I try to keep stuff here. So I don't know why it doesn't do that. But this is going to be the spot where they'll come down, so this actually needs to be, I don't like that those are slightly different textures. I get it's because they're probably 2 separate blocks, but but what I like to do is you can do 2 things. You can either, some people will put like a cleric down here. So the way that a cleric works is they will trade, they're the brewing stand of the workstations. So what they'll do is usually they'll trade like bones and stuff. Bones, spider eyes, stuff like that. I probably shouldn't put that there. Probably put it back here. I think this is fine. But yeah, I just have to find this now. It was originally right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no way I went down that far already. That's because I went down even further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodness gracious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was gonna say we should be connected here. 1 second. Okay. So obviously we are going to move this here. Because this needs to be blocked, squared away. So, this is going to be the block that, actually this will have to be 2. I'll tell you why in 1 second. Okay. So what happens here is you need, actually this will be, need to be like this too. Ha ha ha, this tunnel is getting so much more annoying than it needs to be. Okay, so what's going to happen is these are going to so much more, so much better. Do 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 do. Oh, this will go like this, and they'll come down. This needs to be at least 2 deep. They always recommend when doing these farms to do 3. I would agree 100%, because what happens is if you're but also at the same time, if you put the source block here, then it's not even like a whole block. So even if you were, you're not going to be able to get up here. And that is why. Because if we didn't, it would either go that way or it would go that way out, and you don't want that. So because this goes as far as it does out, what we're going to do is we're just going to put a thing here in the middle. We're going to put a sign right here. Oh, I lie. A sign right here, because then it's coming in. Oh, that's so great. I didn't even like look at that. One, 2. Should be right here, if I'm not mistaken. Perfect. So the way that this works is, again, you go down about 3 blocks. This will be covered. So this will only be too tall. So it'll look like this. My iron pick is about to break. Like this, like so. Ooh, redstone. This will be either replaced with a magma block or with a thing with a what's it called? But this, they'll drop down here. This will also be, I think they'll come across. They'll shoot up and it'll be fine. Okay. Okay. So, as you can see, this is where we have ended up. We're going to go ahead. Okay. Put that there. That goes there and there. As you can see, it stops. This will go here. This pushes you across, and then this will be shoot up. That was just obviously for demonstration purposes. Now let's finish this up, and yeah, first we must, oh goodness, Let me see. I need more torches. I know that I have torches all around me. Oh, you know what I can use? See, I can hear them, but I can't see them. What we're gonna do is we're going to use, maybe we'll use frog lights instead. I don't know. We have such an abundance of frog lights, so I feel like maybe the frog lights are the way to go because you don't have to, like, do anything with them. Maybe that's what we'll do. I'll actually take some back. Because as you can see, nothing has spawned here, so it's obviously working. I'll close that up eventually. I know that I want to do a little exploration first. Okay. So. First, let's see what we got going on in here. We really just need, like, the immediate surrounding area. Best part is, though, is that there's not any creeper crawlies. I say that and then they're gonna all freaking spawn. I'm gonna be so mad. So we just need close enough, you know, as far as we want. That's fun. Not going in there. We did one much when all this started, and that's a no for me. In my condition, in my current nothing condition. And by nothing, I mean, like, I don't have diamond armor. I don't have, like, anything enchanted. I have some enchanted stuff, but I don't have, like, legitimate. Like, I'm not, like, packing a punch type stuff. If that makes any sense whatsoever. So the reason why we did that is to stop spawns. We don't want something to mess with our spawns here. Don't worry, I am a professional in this part of it. As far as that this creates an infinite water source. Okay, so as you can see, stops, boom, boom, comes up, boom, takes you across, and ba-boom, takes you up. The only thing we need now is we need our soul sand, and we also need to that's not right. I hear the spider. I don't want to go see the spider though. Be for, you know, another day, someone else's problem, not mine, not today. So we do have to fill that back up, just because if not, it'll mess with our stuff. We don't want it to mess with our stuff. So, first off, I would love to know where that is coming from. I hope that doesn't count. There's a barrel in there. There's another barrel in there. Why? This is probably why I shouldn't have free cam. It's, in a way, it's like X-ray, but it's not. I don't really use it for, I don't really use it that often. Did I go this way? Huh, they're above us. Ooh. A slime. Oh, we're in the slime chunk. A little baby. A little baby slime. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, look at this. Like, this is really cool. Like, don't get me wrong. It's very cool. Very interesting. However, is this it? Yeah. There's 3 spawners in here. And if I'm not mistaken, they're, like, random, is what everyone said. Obviously a chest for, you know, treasure. But they had said that it's, like, these spawns are random. So, like, even if you could, like, oh, here's the grades that everyone talks about. But, like, even if you could, you know, use them as a spawner or something. Looks like it's a pretty, look, but, like, there's 3 spawners right there. 5 spawners right there. So, like, even if you wanted to turn this room, these rooms, oh, there's 3 chests right there. Even if you wanted to, like, turn all of these rooms into, like, you know, something, and then here's, again, another set of 3 spawners. Like, so even if you wanted to, make, like, a mob farm, yeah, what the, no. He's shaking. He's scared. He's scared. But yeah, so even if you, like, wanted to make a farm out of these, even if you wanted to make a farm out of these are random, I guess. So they can't be that bad. Like, they can't be, like, that great because they're random. I don't know if that makes any sense. Watch and be like, oh, no, I don't have it anymore. I'd be so sad. Because where we are in the nether is, like, so out of, like, whack. It's not that great. It's not a good spot, if you ask me. Like, the closest soul sand spot is, like, hundreds of blocks away. Alright, so we're actually going to take a trip to Grands. He doesn't live that... I mean, he lives far enough away. I mean, I have a warp to their house as... Those are my slime chunks, because I... Didn't know I did that. But it's a little bit of a while away. I just don't exactly... Oh, yeah. So they live 1,001 blocks away, just in, like, above. But we'll take a trip, and we'll go get our soul sand that we was promised. Okay? Don't think that we're stealing. We was promised it. This way. It's weird because whenever, you're looking at, like, the main... if you're looking, like, from my base, they're, like, to the right. But whenever you get up on the nether roof, they're to the left. It's so weird. But Lex and Grand are not that far apart from each other. I guess they're, like, a couple hundred blocks from each other on the overworld. Or in the overworld, but they're not that far away from each other. Obviously, like, here in the nether, because whenever you do nether coordinates, you divide by 8. And, yeah. Please don't jump down from there. That's all I ask, because... Screw that. Meep. So this is Grand's. He is a builder. He has told me such. But like I've seen his builds. Let's see what else he get. I'm just nosy. A pufferfish. Flowering azaleas. But yeah, I don't know what kind of build he's going for. He's more of, or not more of a, he's a technical player. So he likes to do, like, the farms and stuff. I took a bunch of fish from him, I will say. Because all of these fish you know, were just chilling here and I wanted them for an aquarium. So he's a technical player, so he's going to build he's going to build all of the automatic farms, and I'm not mad at that by any means. Not questioning that by any means. I know what I like to do. I like to do both. I like to do both aspects. How to get a chest in a boat? I tried to do that earlier. I know you can do it. Cherry boat with chest. I need me one of those. Oh gosh. I need me one of those. Hello, Grand. Are these mine? We're just gonna take them. We're gonna take them, and if only X amount are, that's fine. We truly only need that's still petrifying. We truly only need one for right now, so it's not that big of a deal if he wants the rest back and such. Not a problem. We can definitely bring it back to him. As you can tell, he's not that far away, so it's not going to be a problem. As you can see, I have everything waypointed. And I had to, or not had to, but it really helps me, like, find my way. Because sometimes it's really hard with, like, the XZ coordinates. Because sometimes I think I'm going in the right direction. And I'll go the completely wrong direction for, like, an hour. Like, one time, as you can see, like, that mangrove is, like, 1,600 blocks. I was going that way the whole time whenever I needed to go that way. So then I had to go from there to there. And it was too much for me. Too much. Okay. This way. Skeleton. Oh, he got an enchanted bow too. What's up with these skeletons, man? Actually, we have one more spawner that we have to go to. When I was doing this, I had a goal in mind. I had a goal of not wanting to travel that far for these spawners and such. So, like this one, obviously, you do have to travel. You don't have to travel that far. I'm sorry. I was going to say that you do, but you don't. Meep. So you put that there, and it doesn't create it right now, but it's going to. So as you can see, it's very hard. Actually, you know what? We have to place signs right there. And this kind of is a problem in a way because it will, like, sometimes they'll get stuck right here. And normally you put a piece of ice here, but I don't want to do that. So we're just gonna let this go here. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go whooshu. Another way that people have gotten around this is they've literally just done this, and then the single block that has these, and then up. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll try that first. Because then it's like there's less for them to cross, so they're gonna want to come up anyway. I guess is the reasoning behind it. Soul sand. And then in this instance, we would normally put down a water block, but obviously we don't got that in our inventory today. For a second. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a one right here. I'm just putting it here because what's going to happen is I'm going to have to keep building up to do that, and I don't want to do that. So, there you go. Do this. All you have to do. Go up, go down. So now what we want to do is we're gonna close that up, which is fine. We'll get back in there in 1 second. But we're going to create a chamber for them to, you know, kind of, you know, die in or whatever. Now the thing here is normally what I would do is I would create like lower this by like half a block and then do this. But I think the problem is baby zombies can get through. I didn't bring any with me. Gosh darn it. I'm so terrible at this. I'm not a professional by any means. It's just played Minecraft a lot, so take with that what you will. Say I knew I had them. I'm coming back, my zombies. I think zombies are like one of the easiest like things. Like they can be really annoying to deal with, but for being zombies, I think, like, or not being zombies, but for being the like mob that they are, I think they do a pretty decent job of stuff. So what we're gonna do, trapdoor here, up, trapdoor here, down. And this creates a thing, so you can come up and hit them, or you can come down and hit them. The only thing that I have to say about that is just the fact of like baby zombies. But there is a way to get around that. So what you can do, and what we are going to do actually, is so what you do is you do this. Let me come through here. Okay. Perfect. Oh no. That's what it feels like right now. Okay. So what you can do is you can leave that up. We'll put, oh no, got rid of our block. Okay, you do that. You put another one here, and then you actually put one up here. So now in here, this goes all the way up. It literally goes all the way up. So what we're gonna do, and I'll even show you. I don't have anything to kill the zombies with, so wish me luck. Oh, fudge. Kinda gotta go all the way across here. Whoa. Ooh. That honestly gave me such a heart attack. So as you can see, they're here. You can swing them with a sword, which is obviously like what we'll do. But they're gonna turn into a drown. We can watch them turn into a drown, and whatever they have spawned with. See how creepy she's looking at me? They have to be submerged underwater for so long, and then they'll turn into drown. And then whenever they do, yeah, so now they start to shake. Then they'll turn in a minute. Whatever they have on them, whatever piece of armor they have, or nautilus shell, or sword, or whatever, they'll actually, they should swim. Yeah, see. is a zombie spawner for you. I will say they are very loud. They usually are, and that is my problem with zombie. That's my other problem with zombie spawners, is how loud they can get. Like I said, I don't really like do much here. I mean, it's like yes, it can be pretty, but it's like it's not what like I usually do, just because there really is no reason to. Now if this was like a part of my base, I definitely would, but it's not. It's just that. Okay, so now let's move on to the next one. I'll actually stop and put it right here. Okay, so that is a zombie spawner. Fortunately, or yeah, I guess you could say fortunately. Fortunately enough, you can do pretty much the same thing with the skeleton spawners and the spider spawners, with the exception of spiders needing a 2x2 block because they are fat. They need 2x2. So we can do that with this, and this would actually just come front ways here just because of how the orientation of the room is kind of set up. So yeah, let's start on that. I will say I kind of already pre-planned a tiny bit of this. That's why I cut out this hole here, because of this stuff here. And I really don't plan on this to be much either, because what I plan to do with this is literally just sit here and come and kill spiders with arthropods. So yeah, same concept. The only difference that I have to say, yeah, look at that. Look at that. 12,000 blocks, 2,700 blocks away. Is that spider spawners like, or spiders like to swim. Not like to swim. They don't like to swim. They can swim, and they can swim pretty much really well. So it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to kind of coax them this way, but they will still go down. I did on a private world that I have with, oh, I don't know where it's at actually now. I don't know where it's at, but the way that I did it was I did that it goes left on one side, right on the other side, and so that it comes down. Oh, it's in my world. It's on a different world with a different friend. So in this one, you have half of the spiders going to the right side and half the spiders going to the left side. And whenever you did that, it would then shoot the spiders up just like it does the zombies, except obviously whenever you do that to spiders, it doesn't turn them into drowned, or that's how they don't do that. The only problem that I have with turning zombies into drowned is that they don't automatically start off as drowned. So you have to you're pretty much never gonna get a trident from it. At least I don't think you can. It would be great if you could, but I really don't think you can, which I really want a trident. I've never had a trident. I haven't gotten a trident since the update with the trident came out. I've had them in like creative worlds, but I haven't had them in like actual worlds, and I think it's just because of like the mechanics of the trident. I'm not really a fan of them. The only projectile that I'm kind of okay with is like an arrow, which will be great because we have a skelly farm that'll be done on top of this. So what we are going to do is, this is fine. This should be fine over here. We have to just build this in, fill this in. We don't want them to spawn where they're not supposed to. I guess that's fine. They still need a 2 a 2 block, like 2x2. So no matter what, like they're not gonna spawn if there's one hole in there. So what we'll do is we'll test this out. I want them to kind of end up like right here-ish, which is not great because I want this to be like lined up. But obviously because of the size of spiders, the only way that I can do that is if I did like a 3 block, which I could, but it just means more soul sand and more materials in that space. Have the same problem again. I'll be so upset. What's worse though is that this requires 2, so this has to go back 2 whole blocks. So this chest and stuff has to all get pushed over 1. So tell me, how's everyone's day today? Good day, bad day? Oh, they're gonna, I'm not moving the portal. I don't want to have to like make 100 signs though. I will say that I literally refuse to make 100 signs. I think that, oh, demos. I think for me, signs are like, you know how like there's that block that everyone hates to make because it's either so expensive or confusing or whatnot. If there's one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to do fences or signs. Signs are my thing. Okay. Oh, you know, we still need to, ha 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 ha. I don't want to go down that far. I'll just do 2. I think 2 will be fine. I spawn in the air anyway. Just like everything else does. It'll be fine. The only problem is that now this has to go. You know what? Maybe we can put... Oh no. This will be fine. Dang. R.I.P. I don't have any iron, or I don't have any coal. But we do have the nether, which is right there, which you know it's on the other side of the nether. Actually, I don't think you do know. I don't think I did show you. It's actually a thing of stuff. That was terrible, I know. There's a lava pool. It's like at the very bottom of the lava. So let's go get some stuff real quick. So this is the nether. This is where this portal comes out. This is because I tried to have a bartering system right on the inside here, and it didn't work out very well. Yoink and yoink. Thank you. Goodbye. But the bartering system is actually... Oh. I don't think I have any gold on. So let's just get out of here. Please don't follow me for the love. Look at that big brain moment instead of, you know, going somewhere. Now the only problem now is that we don't have any sticks. We thought we had solved the problem. There are sticks in the nether. Oh, did you just get a little piglin? A little piggy. Here are my boots. I put them in here for safekeeping. Not my armor being almost completely dead. We're not going to talk about that. Leave it alone. I don't know what... Oh, scared the crap out of me. I don't know what they, like, run from. Because they just be running. Wood. Which you know what mean? Stick. Ha ha ha. But this is my barter over here, actually. Just kidding. He's gone. He gave me... That's what he gave me. Was the empty... Or the water thing. I wanted something, with, like, really close by, because it just would have been, like, so much more convenient, but turns out it's just not happening, so it is what it is. I don't know how to feel about the bartering systems either. Not the bartering system, but I don't know how to feel about, like, the bartering stuff either, because the way that you, barter, like, the way that you have to set the system up is you have to set it up a certain way, and if you don't, then it messes up everything, and it's just no bueno. Okay, so let's continue here. But yeah, so the way that you have to do it is you have to, like, make a platform, like, excuse me, if you do it on the roof and you do it that way, because then that's supposed to like decrease your chances of stuff and everything. You have to name tag piglins, because they usually have, like, they're, I think, one of the only mobs that uses, like, both hands, because whenever they do, like, trading and stuff, they do one in one hand. They have, like, their weapon in one hand, or they don't have something in one hand, and then they have that's where they'll have, like, the gold and stuff is in their other hand. So I think that one you kind of have to watch out, because in Minecraft, like, normally you can, if you have a zombie, you can, like, toss something down and the zombie can pick it up, and then it's all fine. But it doesn't work like that with Minecraft for piglins. And since they're not named, you have to, because they're not, you know what I didn't even think about? Ha 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 ha. So, what you have to do is, you have to create a platform on the piglin area. You have to name tag them, and then you have to then trade with them. Essentially, what you have to do is you have to put a hopper underneath of them, and obviously, like, tie that to chests and stuff. And then what you do is you get, like, all your drops and stuff. You'll have a dispenser above them. They'll dispense the gold ingots, and then they will they'll like drop them. My mind just went blank there for a second as to what we were doing. We might use you later. We're gonna put it like down here just because I don't want to accidentally step in it, because I want to do something like that. It's really bad. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6. So as you can see, they have come down 2 blocks, which is perfect because that is what we need. So this, or not unfortunately, but this is actually a very, like, not easy way, but this is a very, like, efficient way for this type of farm. Just because, and we're actually going to leave this just because they don't need to be, I actually don't, I wonder what happens if you just, I wonder what happens if you leave this open. Like, so, hold on. Ooh, diamonds. I like me some diamonds. I don't have silk touch on me otherwise. Oh my gosh, it's a big vein. It's a big vein. We can make some diamond pickaxes down here. No more? Okay. So I wonder what would happen if the spider did. Okay, it's gonna drop. Imagine it's gonna drop, come down. We need to take these out. The water will come down here, but if it's only 1 tall, like if this is only 1 tall, they're actually only 1 tall, so they don't need I think the only reason why people make this 2 tall is A, because of the player, and B, because of oh look, we actually made it 1 too long, which is fine. We can just done. So yeah. Huh. Why don't we make them all come down this way and then make them go down that way and go up? Yeah, I like that more. Like I said, only need 1 tall. Oh no. Sometimes I have so many questions about what comes up on my Reddit. Okay, so we're just gonna do not what I wanted. I do. I'll take that out just for now. Ooh. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. La la da 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 da. Okay, so now we'll do. I honestly didn't want to fill it up with that block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, I just did a big boo-boo. Because now these are all source blocks. Oh no, this is unfortunate. Oh, you know what we'll do? Ha 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 ha. Gosh darn it. That one should be fine. I would rather dig up cobblestone than anything else. So, yeah. Because iron and... I really don't like how long, like, cobblestone deep slate takes. Like, see how long it's taking to get, like, go versus cobblestone. And I know it's because, like, one's, like, essentially a thicker version of the other, but... Imagine if you had to pick up soul sand with a thing on it, with a silk touch. I would cry. Also, I don't know if anyone's ever realized this before, but like in certain texture packs, this soul sand has like legitimate faces on it. Like it has not, it doesn't really, like it kind of does, but it doesn't. But like in certain texture packs, oh my gosh, soul sand looks legitimately like it has souls in it, and I get scared. And in some texture packs, they have like noises that they walk on, or like the noises that soul sand makes. And sometimes it is petrifying. Like, why does a block need to make that noise? Okay, so that's not bad. I really don't want to build out one more though. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Because I can build out another block, or I can get a bunch of signs. I guess we'll get a bunch of signs. I hate having to go through the nether. Honestly, if someone, you know, can tell me the reason why piglin... Like, sometimes the piglins... Oh, goodness. Sometimes the piglins are fine, and they, like, there's nothing wrong with them. But then sometimes I'll be sitting here, and they'll just, like, start attacking me. And I'm like, what did I do to you? Like, what happened? So yeah, we had talked about like getting the soul sand prior, but he never told me exactly how many like I could take. I had asked him for 10, literally like 10, but I told him that I was going to have to go back and get more eventually, because I would have to go back and get more eventually. Because soul sand can be used for a lot of things. I like to use it. Some decoration blocks are nice to have soul sand. And then, you know, it's just, it is nice. I could scoop up these magma blocks, but I'm not going to do that because of the magma cream farm. Oh, dude, if you would just come with me, I would be eternally grateful. But if you raise your crossbow at me, we're going to have problems. I don't get why they do that. Like, they're nice to you at first, and then all of a sudden they just start, like, attacking you. And you're like, what did I do? Okay, so what we're going to do is boop, 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 and boop. Now I hate to say it, but this is going to bother me because these are going to be two different colors. I hope this is long enough. That's the thing. They're going to want to swim. And I know they are because they're little shits like that. I'm like, is it going to catch up? But this is the part that, like, I always have such a difficult time with. Like, some people do this. But then sometimes they don't come down this way is the problem. We'll see this. We'll do this first. And we'll see. Most of the time it's not a problem because they're two blocks in like length and width. Because you have one block that's you'll have one block that's still pushing them and one of them that's kind of like falling off, so sometimes they will get stuck there, and that's when people use like ice and stuff. I just don't have that. I need another set. Gosh darn it. It's fine. That's why I grabbed more. I guess on the other hand, we could use trapdoors. But, I don't want that to be an issue. Try this. Just gotta be careful though, because you don't want them to get stuck somewhere. I just need uno. It's fate. Okay. So now water shouldn't have any problem because it's just going to go up from here, like completely. So that's where that sign came from. Okay. Perfecto. Oh. Gotta give it that special oomph. There you go. I'm gonna do this just until we get here. Best part is that we can essentially make source blocks out of 2, because whenever you do this, you create an infinite water source every time. So the only time that we'll technically have problems is when we're like right here, but I'm sure I can block that off. Yeah. That's the only part that I can foresee problems. Oh, you know what I can do? Why didn't I freaking think of this earlier? Duh. Because they're still big enough for stuff to go through, but they're not big enough to be like... They can still be waterlogged, but you have to put water directly in them. See what I mean? Gosh, the Minecraft music is so soothing. If you have not like listened to like the soundtracks and stuff, like even like when you're playing Minecraft, it really is just so incredibly soothing. The guy who made it was his name was like C418. Such incredible like stuff. Like his stuff can get really like spooky too. Like we were in, where were we? And we were either in the Nether or I can't remember where we were. We were in somewhere. It definitely either had to be the Nether or don't mind this for right now. I swear it was either the Nether or it was somewhere else, but just the music was just always so soothing. Put all this stuff in here. Everything that we, don't need. I'm actually gonna put this out here. That way, if people, or if I went to sleep or something, it's like safe. Oh, I need I would rather build out of stuff that I don't need, is what I should say. Like this, for example. Like, obviously I'm surrounded by it, so do I need it? No. This right here, because we're gonna... I just had to make sure. Why I put my stuff in there. Oh, she almost dead. Sorry. We're actually gonna do all the way up. And we're only gonna do all the way up because of, again, like the same mechanics from of like the zombie the zombies. Except I'm gonna build this down just one. Spruce trapdoors. I want to build this all the way up for the same reason too, and just have you hit here. Just have you hit upwards. So let's do this, and we'll do that. Let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, because you can still hit, but they shouldn't be able to hit. Okay. This be the tricky part. Oh no. That also be the tricky part. see how that works, just for now. That's gonna be a problem. I can't believe I streamed for so long. It's not, I don't want to say that it's not normal that I stream this long, but streaming this long and not really getting all that much stuff done. Like, this stuff is important, don't get me wrong, but it's out of everything else, you know. Like, this is what's important. Okay, let's just scooch in here. Do here and there. And then here and here. And only because if we're close enough, it'll be nice if that we can AFK. And they'll still just, we don't want to get hurt is the problem. Or is the solution here. I should probably put stairs there, but I don't have any stairs on me. Are you kidding me? Put cobblestone here. Because if I have to do this with regular stuff, I'm gonna be so upset. See, that is the problem. Here, like, they shouldn't be able to, but you should still be able to hit them. Just see. Little a-holes. And up, up, up. There it goes. So yeah, you might get like a couple that, you might get a couple that like get stuck on the ceiling for a minute, but then they kind of come down, and you might even get stuff to like get stuck. But I mean, I could just place another sign there, but it doesn't seem like this will be too much of an issue. You know what I mean? So yeah. I will agree that maybe, yeah. Maybe get a Bane of Arthropods sword. Bring them. I mean, they're eventually gonna die because they'll drown. To my knowledge. Yeah. I think normally I just build it like right here, but the thing is that they float, and if you open up, I think if you open, like if you get too close, they still like can hit you. But this way they can't. Just kidding. So yeah, that is two farms done. If we go back, we can. Oh wait, did we ever actually finish? Oh yeah, we did. We did finish the actual zombie farm. So I don't have the skeleton. I have the coordinates written down, but I haven't done it just yet. I believe it's another like 100 or so blocks away, and I kind of don't have time for that tonight. So yeah. So unfortunately, we didn't really make any progress in like. Oh, that really scared me for a second. I'm trying to get fortune before I do that stuff, because I'd rather have fortune and do those than anything else. Oh look, you can hear him holding a piece there. Oh, you know what? I did say I do need one. Let me just look in here. I do need one zombie. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I need a zombie. Well, I mean, I guess it's not gonna be that difficult considering I live, you know, in a cave and such. We need a cave. You know what? Maybe I lie. I was gonna get off for the night. I was gonna be like, oh, like, let's, you know, get done. But let's see how far we can get on the iron farm. I don't necessarily have any problems with iron. Look, we can just... No, that's a creeper. I'm sure we can find one somewhere around here. They always spawn here. Let's see how close we can get in the iron farm real quick. Oh look, perfect. I got boats in here somewhere. Boom, bam. Oh, oh, slimes were here. Come on. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for killing all these slimes. You're so great. You're so great. What do we name him? Someone tell me what we name him. Not him. Screw you. Ouch. Him. Is that another one I spy? I spy with my little eye. I think another zombie. Ahaha! I was right. Come here, monsieur. Comes to me. Stupid. You're stupid. Thank you. We're going on a trip in our favorite boating ship. Oh, this would make sense as to why I haven't finished this. Yeah. I totally forgot. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this part. I need 7 tall, or yeah, 7 tall, 8 to the left, 8 to the right, because it's anywhere in a 8 all around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Ooh, 8. Well, and then bed 2, and then bed 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's how far we need to go. And then 8 front. We can do 8 front, or we can go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which I felt like would be easier to do, because like now, like you still have to like excavate all that. Yeah. So this is kind of where, and then like 8 forward is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which I think will be, you know, very difficult, you know. Yeah, it'll be very difficult to get to. Beep. So yeah, this is your 8. Your 8 left, 8 right, and then the 7 up will be. This actually is going to go down a couple blocks because this is where the chamber will be for like the villagers and such. And I didn't even, I mean, but if we do think about it, like we will have to go like down and stuff. So yeah, I actually think what's going to happen is we are going to end here for right now. For that, not, you know, not for any, like, not reason or not for any reason, like, in particular, but, it has just been kind of a long day. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and, do this stuff again, you know, what's today, Saturday? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll, do it tomorrow and see how we're feeling. I know that I do want to get like some stuff done like off screen, like I really want to excavate that off screen, but we might have to hello, you know, that's obviously going to take some time. Now Grant does have a creeper farm, so I mean, he did say, or he did sell me 4 stacks for, I thought that was a skeleton. I was like, no. He did sell me 4 stacks for just a single diamond. So I don't know if that's his pre-COVID price or post-COVID price. So we'll see what happens there. We're definitely going to go ahead and do that stuff tomorrow. I also want to get started on like some more of the holes, like that. I kind of want to get some more done. I think they really add to the space. I think they really make everything a lot like brighter and such, and I really think that, you know, we should add a couple more. I also think they look really cool on top as well. If you were to go see them up top, they end up looking really cool. So these are the slime chunks that I like showed earlier. So there are slimes spawning in them, like up, you know, here and there. Ooh, 3 creepers in one spot. There are some, look at villager. There are some, like, if you were to come up here, I have them like marked out, or I tried to mark them out, but I died a couple times, so I just kind of left them. But yeah, so as you can see here, I started excavating them out because I want to get this. I want to get this done, and I want the slimes to come every so many levels. I have to see what their thing is like. I know that doesn't help. Their their detection, because slimes I think are a little like slimes are not the same as zombies. Like, so whenever a zombie like detects a turtle egg, like their whole point is to break the block, so they can't necessarily like, but they're not gonna harm like an iron golem. So what's gonna happen is we can either have the iron, like what we can do is we can put the iron golem in like a cage behind it so that the slimes are attracted to it, and then once the slimes get attracted to it, when the slimes get attracted to it, what they'll do is they'll obviously come towards the iron golems. So then what we can do is we can create a drop, so they'll just completely go down, and then that'll be that, and then we can collect all the drops that way, because I don't think their drop rate, like their percentage drop rate matters, whether it's by whether it's by Gollum or if it's by like falling to death. Like, I don't know which one's technically the thing, but it won't be too bad. What we'll do is we'll make it I don't think we have to make it I don't think we have to make it 3 tall, or I don't think we have to do signposts or anything, or trapdoors, because zombies, you have to put down a trapdoor for them to try to walk around a space, because they think a trapdoor is a block. So then they'll walk to the block, but then it's actually going to be like, you know, face down, and then they're going to fall, which is how the nether one is built. But yeah, so we'll have to see what we'll do about that. I'll have to do some research on it and kind of get back to it. But yeah, I think that'll be it for tonight. So if you enjoyed this, you know, I appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitch, or I'm not sure if I'm gonna be making like a YouTube video yet. I still haven't decided that, just because I have this habit of, like, you know, playing too many games at once. So I think what would happen, and I don't really think people would enjoy it, is like if I started playing one game, like, you know, it's, you know, video game Monday or whatever, you know, we'll play, you know, Minecraft. Well, then it's going to be, well, is there going to be a separate day for a different game? Like, and you don't necessarily want that. You don't want, I mean, you can do that, but like with my schedule currently between school and my 2 jobs, it's not necessarily great. I have very limited time. So I don't want to, you know, take time away from the school and take time away from the jobs to do that, because as of right now, this does not make me money, but they do. So, I mean, if it ever comes to a point where this does make me money, I'll gladly put more time into this, but currently, it does not. So, but yeah, we will have some discussions about plans next time. I still have I really need to start on like a wood farm or something, because I really need to start building like stuff like this. But I have kind of plans, but I don't at the same time. It's kind of like a hit or miss type thing. So I'm still trying to figure that out, work that out. But I also want to like get all this stuff done, because this stuff is kind of detrimental to that stuff in a way. Like it is in terms of like building, because you can either get specific blocks or you can get specific materials. Like obviously, like every time you place a block, like you have to break it in some way. You have to break it with an axe, or break it with a pickaxe, or you know, a shovel. Like, so you have to do that. And unfortunately, with the way that the flooring is with the deep slate, you do have to have like an iron pickaxe, like at least for a decent pick rate. So we have to create the iron farm to, you know, counter everything that we're using. But then we also need to either make a wood farm, or we need to, you know, plant some trees or something to counter the fact that we're using a lot of wood. So it's just something that we have to think about and something that we have to do, but also at the same time, it's, you know, kind of everything. So we'll talk next time. We will talk and kind of figure out what to do. If someone has, you know, an opinion, please tell me on what you think I should do. If you think I should do a wood farm, by all means, tell me in chat or in a comment or in like a Twitch message or whatever. Like, tell me what you think I should do. If you think I should do an automatic wood farm, by all means, let me know. If you think I should just do it manually, let me know. I think maybe for the purpose of the materials and stuff I need, I might want to do a wood farm. It's just, it's gonna cost a lot, because I was watching a couple videos on it and it does cost a lot. Fortunately, since I've been in the Nether, I already have some of the materials that I need. It's just then the point of making it and doing it, and I don't really understand redstone that well, so might come a bit might not work very well, but we'll figure it out. The other thing was, we really need to get into a skeleton farm, so I think maybe what I'll do is we will build to the skeleton farm, and then we'll make a skeleton farm, because that's another very important thing that we need to do. And I think that one, what we might do is we might drop the skeletons up. We might, or not drop them up. We'll bring them down like we do the zombies, and then bring them up like we do the zombies, but then we'll bring them back down. And whenever we'll do that, we'll kill them. Or Yeah, so we'll bring them down to like a couple blocks down so that they all kind of go into a chamber. Then that chamber will shoot up just like the zombie one does. They'll come back around and then they'll drop to their demise. And then we'll get bones. The bones will give us bone meal, which will then give us the power that we need to power the wood farm, because a wood farm needs a lot of bone meal. So what we'll do is we'll do that. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. I need to write that down. Ooh. We need to do bone farm to tree farm to iron farm. So that is just order kind of importance, because you need the bone farm. You know what we'll do? Yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll AFK the bone farm once we get it all set up. And then after that, that should give us enough bone meal. And then we can do there's an automatic tree farm. So we can go do the automatic tree farm on top of that. And then we can do an iron farm that is automatic. So then whenever we get, once we get enough iron and everything, and we decide what we're going to do, we might sell iron. Don't know yet. Kind of still thinking all that part out. But what we'll do is we'll go from there, and then we'll go and do what we're going to do. There is generic tree farms, and then there's like specific tree farms. Like I watched one on a cherry tree, and I love cherry trees, and I know I want to have a cherry tree down here. So I did watch one on a cherry tree, but I don't know. I'll have to look at the ones that are universal. I know Grian did one, and it was really cool, but I don't know. I don't have a creeper farm. I feel like maybe then I might need a creeper farm on top of it. Next thing you know, I'm building 100 different farms. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's not like I don't have the space. It's just the time and everything like that. I think that'll be like the biggest problem, because I'm trying to keep these streams down to a very I don't want it to be 3-4 hours long. I've seen like creators on like Hermitcraft and stuff, they'll do streams and they're like 4 hours long, and I don't see any problem with that. But for me right now, it's 11:09 at night, and I have to work in the morning. I have to work like 10 to 5, so I need enough sleep to get there. And yeah, I'm never gonna I know we're like rambling on. I know that you've probably like already like clicked off or gone away or whatever, but like I'm never like not going to be honest about like my like sleep schedule and stuff like that. A lot of people like aren't. Like a lot of people are like, oh, like, this video is X amount of hours long and I condensed it down and edited it and blah 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 blah. I don't know how much I'm going to do that. Not because it takes time or energy or anything like that. It does, and that's just part of this. But I feel like when you put something in a 20-minute video, sometimes I feel like you sit there and you're like, oh, it's a 20-minute video. Like, how long can this actually take me? And then you do the resource gathering and the preparation, and you do all that stuff. And you're like, oh my gosh, it's been like 6 hours. Like, what the heck? So I just feel like sometimes being condensed into like a 20-minute video, like, yes, it's still entertaining, but it's not enough. So, but yeah, and then we still have other games on the docket too. I have a whole, it's very hard to see, but right there's Wii games and there's Switch games, and there's still a bunch of stuff that we want to go through, that we want to do. So I don't know how much longer we're actually going to play Minecraft, or my goodness, I'm sorry, excuse me. Or I'm not sure how long we're actually going to continue to play just Minecraft, because I really want to play more than Minecraft. I have a bunch of games that I think would really be enjoyed. Skyrim is obviously one of the top of my list, but I really want to play an old Wii game that I used to play way back when, that made me fall in love with video games as much as it does, and much as it has and does. So I don't necessarily know. I think it'd be a great experience, to kind of see that. A lot of people don't realize how much stuff is out there, and especially because like nowadays, or not nowadays, but like some of the games are getting like a next one, and normally whenever they get a next one, like the old game, if there's an older version of the game, or it's like the trilogy, like the third game's coming out in the trilogy, so they'll replay 1 and 2 to get ready for 3. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Endless Ocean and Endless Ocean Blue World to get ready for Endless Ocean Luminous. And we can compare and contrast the graphics, the gameplay, the, creatures. We can compare and contrast everything, and then we'll go from there, and we'll see how everything is. So I know that was, I've been talking for a minute. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll plan from there. We will do a couple things. I will make a list of things that we need to do. My brain is so scatterbrained with this type of stuff, so, please bear with me on that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll go from there. And we'll figure out what to do. I need to see if I can even have a creeper farm underground. Because I don't know. We might do a creeper farm just so that we can make TNT. Maybe need to see if there's an automatic sand farm, because I will tell you, not that I will tell you. We did look at the maps and stuff, and we have found that there's a desert, but the desert is tens of thousands of blocks away, and it's still at least 1,000 blocks away in the Nether on top. So it's at least a decent ride. I don't necessarily want to do that. So maybe we'll see about something, or if there's something that gives you sand whenever it's died, it'll drop sand. But I don't know. These are all questions for next time. These are all questions for things we're going to do next time. So, like I said, just to recap, because I know I said a lot there. The next thing we'll do, maybe tomorrow, we'll do a bone farm. And then we'll do a tree farm. We'll get all the stuff for a bone farm, or we'll get all the stuff for the tree farm. We'll do the bone farm. We'll AFK the bone farm so that we get, bone. And then while we're waiting on the stuff for the bone farm, we'll do the iron farm maybe. That's a lie. We'll have to do the tree farm and the iron farm together, just because I'm probably going to put the tree somewhere relatively close by. The iron farm is going to go, obviously, in that same spot, but the bone farm obviously relies on a spawner, and the spawner is located at negative 3,760, negative 32, and positive 337. As you can see, we're about 400-ish blocks away in the X direction, and about 30-ish blocks away in the in the Z direction. So we have to do that. So that'll be a journey. We'll get there. It won't be a problem. I will say the spider is negative 3,858, negative 41, and 357. So it's not that much farther from the skeleton farm. So maybe we can kind of knock those two out at the same time. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get that going. Maybe we'll do it in the opposite order. For the farms, maybe we'll do the iron farm first, just so that we can AFK the iron farm, and get, some iron so that we can make hoppers and stuff like that. And then we'll do the bone farm just so that we have all the bones and stuff. And then we can AFK the bone farm. And then after that, we'll do the tree farm, because then we'll have enough bone meal for the iron farm. Or I'm sorry, for the tree farm. I'm writing down iron. So yeah, if we do iron, then bone, then tree, then we have enough iron to do the hoppers and stuff, and everything else that redstone requires, iron and stuff. And then from the bone, then we'll do the tree farm, because you need the bone meal for the tree farm. You need an entire hopper or dropper full of bone meal, or else it doesn't work apparently. So yeah, we'll figure out what we're gonna do. We'll see. I'll watch some tutorials and stuff. I'll obviously give credit where credit is due, but just know that 90% of these iron farm or anything that has to do with redstone, it is almost not me, ever. Ooh, yikes. I am not a redstone person. I don't really like redstone. It's not that I don't understand it or that I can't understand it. I'm not. Goodness, I'm not a technical Minecraft player. Excuse me. I'm a builder. I want to build. I want to plan and build. So yeah, we'll go from there, and we'll see everyone tomorrow or the day after. That's kind of all I got. So, We might get on a little later tomorrow just because I do have some schoolwork that I need to finish. It really won't take me that long, but it is schoolwork that I just have to finish. And then from there, we'll be able to hop on and do whatever we need to do. Like I said, iron farm, bone farm, tree farm, that's what we're going to do in that order just because that'll be the easiest for us. At least, enough. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll see everyone tomorrow or Monday. Alrighty. Thank you so much. Bye.